Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well today. It is raining and the sun is out, so I'm hoping that it's going to stop. Solomon is absolutely soaking wet. His doghouse has failed. He's very angry right now. He hears me. He heard the truck door. Promised him we were going to go somewhere today. We probably will. Maybe we'll go get some lunch or something. I really don't need to go to Tractor Supply, but maybe we'll take the truck up and maybe do a Dollar General deal and get some ice cream or something at the little local dairy bar. But anyway, I got my list for today. It's mostly kitchen work and cooking and getting out here and moving some of this straw around. I have 2 bales that have been out in the rain, so I'm going to put one in his outside air or his kennel area. Doesn't matter if it's wet or not. We just want to put it in there. It'll dry. And then the other one I want to put up in the cabana area and out in the cabana run, because I'm going to plant some of that chicken stuff. Since they're not really hanging in there, I'm going to plant that stuff. But first I'm going to put some straw down and let them get into that straw, dig up the ground a little bit around the straw, and then go out there secretly when they're not watching, like at night, actually literally at night when my chickens are in bed. I will go plant that stuff up there in the ground. Okay, a lot to talk about today. One thing I am getting ready to do is go back through my medical preps that are upstairs. I have lots of medical preps. They need to be better organized, but it's not so much they need to be organized. I need to divide them up a little bit and make it very diverse in my preps. Now, I got these for Christmas. I got 2 of them. My husband took one out after we doctored it up a little bit. I think I did a video on this one time. These are like the Curad first aid kits. They're highly, in my opinion, expensive. Let me show you why. Okay, so it says practical, versatile, and economical. It has 175 items in it. And Curad is a very, very good product. Not that, they're the best, but it does have a nice little clip, which I would end up breaking if I had to get in here forever. But you have your, okay, let's see what it has here. Okay, these are Band-Aids, a box of Band-Aids. All right, I'm not good with boxes today. This is the inside of it, okay? So we have something here, like, I'm assuming that's gauze of some sort. We have gauze and tweezers. We have a little bit of tape. We have a pair of gloves. We have some gauze pads. We have a cold pack. And then we have wash up wet wipes. And I don't even think they're antibacterial. So, save your money. Do not buy one of these and put your own kits together. I'm just saying, this is a joke, right? I mean, it really is. Something this big that can hold a lot of stuff. Now, if you liked the case and you think the price is good for the products, you will definitely have to add stuff to it. I did for the one that my husband took. I didn't even put the Band-Aids back in. Oops. But anyway, there you go. Now I got to try to figure out how to put everything back in here. I'll do that in a little bit. Oh, that hurts. Okay, let's see here. I want to talk about allegiance. Allegiance means loyal. It means you're loyal to a group or a person, an idea. You are fully committed to do whatever it takes to put forth any effort needed to keep that together. Yes, I'm right here. Why are you following me? It's been following me all morning. Are you hungry? Oh, you are. See, I forget. When they get this big, you forget that when they were that big, they were sitting on your shoulder and you were loving on them. What are you doing? Why don't you get up here? Now, had Belle been around, God love her, don't know what happened, but had she been around, she'd be right here on this door. So anyway, allegiance. I think Americans on the whole are have allegiance to the United States of America. I believe Americans on a whole have allegiance to the laws of the country. And I'm talking on a whole. We're talking about everybody. We're not talking about a certain group here and a certain group there and that certain group. We're talking about as a whole. Americans are allegiant. Now, I will say that we have slacked maybe in raising the younger generations to be as allegiant as we were. But you got to understand, like my grandfathers were in the military in World War II. My uncle, my dad, maybe another uncle were in Vietnam. You know, and there just went a sheriff up the road. I don't know if you could see how fast he was going. Yeah, you can't see any of the cars going by. Damn it. Okay, anyway, sorry about that. But I believe Americans on a whole are allegiant, and we just have not made our children as allegiant. And I think it's because there is such discourse amongst the groups who are allegiant. Wouldn't it be something if we were all had allegiance to the same thing? I think so. I don't think I'm thinking that we're going to have a utopia. But I do think that it is imperative that people try to get along and don't make enemies of each other. Enemies, bad. I don't want an enemy. What I want is someone who maybe doesn't agree with me, but can civilly communicate that, and we can probably have other interests. Just because I don't have your political or religious interest doesn't mean that we cannot be friendly or friends. And if you're so allegiant to your ideas that you can't allow friendship from someone else, I don't understand that. But anyway, allegiance. When you're saying you're allegiant to the United States of America, please make it that you're also allegiant to the other people of America and to the laws of America, because that's all one big thing. You can't separate that. And on that note, it was a rough day for Trump yesterday and today. Wow. The union leader of the car manufacturers that are on strike, the union leader said he doesn't want Trump around. Trump doesn't represent his people or the working class. There you go. The New York Attorney General made her case against Trump and made it so elegantly and well that the judge found Trump guilty of fraud for over $250 million without a trial. So he does not have to be seen on this part of that case. He does have to be heard, or they do have to follow back up for the damages, but a 35-page judgment against Trump. So businesses in New York will no longer be if they are under the Trump name and business. They will be liquidated, and then that goes into a reserve account, I guess, to pay damages. So there you go. That's not good. And oh my goodness, you are indicted on felony charges and you went to a gun shop. Oops. I don't know if this is or not, but I've got my own conspiracy that he was just testing the courts. Just my opinion. Just thought I'd throw that in there. But yeah, bad couple of days for Trump. And don't forget, allegiance is to everybody. Bye, y'all. Hugs from a distance.